What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Creators Table. And of course, I got some tips, some tricks, and some wisdoms for you today. But this one's going to be a little bit different. This one, I'm going to give you some ways to make better content. I'm going to break it down into 2 episodes. So this is part one, and I'm going to just jump right into it. Making content can be hard, it can be challenging, and I want to give you some things to help you not make it as hard, right? If that's a way. There is a way. So the first way I would say, and this is probably one of the hardest ones, but probably one of the most rewarding ones, is to be transparent. Be yourself. People like to root for the underdog, and people like to be on the journey with you as you grow whatever you're trying to grow. Right now, people are watching me get beat up in jujitsu, and people are watching me learn videography and photography. The cool part with that is I've had a chance to get some feedback and to get some encouragement through both of those because people are seeing what's going on. And when I become good at those things, people will remember him starting, remember him sharing this start. So be transparent as number one. Number two is focus on your audience. Your audience is different from my audience. You have to know that. Because if you talk to your audience how I talk to mine, you might lose them. They may not want to know about content. They might just want to know about drawing and things like that. Find out, what does your audience like about what you put out. You can do that by going through the insights on Instagram. I like to say poll your audience and the stories and the polls often, so you find out, why are people rocking with you. The third one is add a little bit of research to your claims. What do I mean by that? Don't just put out information if you haven't done your due diligence of finding out, is it true or not. Don't just say like all cars that are electric are blue. No, go find that out and let your audience know, I was researching or I was digging and I found this, and I'm going to share it with you guys. People like to know that you're doing some of the hard work to help them out. Number four is to quote experts. If you know me, I quote Alex Hermosi a lot, like a lot. And a lot of my stuff comes from Jim Rohn too. Jim Rohn is an older guy who passed away, but he's one of the goats. Quote experts either in your field or experts that are around your field. This gives you a lot of credibility, and it allows people to understand and know that you have to learn just as much as they have to learn. The last one for today is use visuals, even in your videos. If you can use things like CapCut or maybe InShot, or if you got a video editor like Final Cut or something like that, add some visuals in the mix. Add it in the mix. People like watching things, right? Why do you think people watch Netflix all day, every day? Right? People watch Netflix sometimes more than they will listen to a podcast, which I'm not going there. But take these 5 tips. Find a way to incorporate one of these 5 or all 5, and the way you share content, do content, and let me know how it goes. I would love to hear about it, and I would love to help you. And if you're not subscribed to this podcast, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should literally be ashamed of yourself. Now go subscribe and then go share it with a friend. Take care, guys.